Kia ora tātou te wana, no more hoki mai ki tētai kiriata hou. Welcome back to a new YouTube video. Appreciate everyone for coming through and checking out the other videos beforehand that we've posted. Today's video is we're going to go into how I approach and how I play PvP. So it's not going to be like a complete guide because some of the strategies, like I feel like there's enough content out there that people are using already. I can tell because people are fighting that same way in PvP. My current rank at the moment is Platinum 3. I'm currently hard stuck in Platinum at the moment, 4 and 3 at the moment. But I'm having a lot of fun. I'm not the best at PvP, but I enjoy PvP. And other than like the lag issues that you can come across, I'm going to show you like a couple other things that I've only just noticed. So I'm still learning, I'm still evolving in terms of how to approach different opponents. And my server, at least in Asia servers, facing a lot of magicians, cloud striders, there are gunners, and I've seen a little bit more magic blades coming in as well. So those are the 4 main opponents that I've been going up against in the Platinum 4, Platinum 3 ranks at the moment. So we're going to go to our skills real quick. We'll go to PvP effects. This is currently what I have set up. This will be like your basic STARBREAKER setup. I should have said that. So I've only PvP on STARBREAKER by the way too, but I've started my Magic Blade and I want to try him in PvP as well. He looks pretty fun. He might be a bit more technical than STARBREAKER too. But we got this. Yeah, sorry. So this is what the build will look like essentially. So Stellar Impact, we got 16. You can change it up as much as you can. Blazing Hurricane. Make sure you get the passives you want as well. This one doesn't really matter, but yeah, you'll get the passives, right? Make sure you have extreme dodge on, sorry. And the reason why you want extreme dodge, if we read to the side here, after dodging an enemy attack, the last moment you can gain 2 seconds of super armor. And basically, if you've ever been in PvP before, and there's times when you do your ult, and like 80% of the time, well, I want to say 50-50. This is when I didn't realize what this effect does. 50-50, they will stagger, or you'll hit them up in the air, so you'll start juggling them. And then there's sometimes when you hit the same ult, and then they're not staggered, which means they get a pop of an ability on you, or a skill on you. So this is very important to have. Because super armor, you'll notice that when you dodge someone's ability or their attacks, you'll turn blue. You have like a blue shield on you. And that stops you from being knocked or staggered. It doesn't make you invulnerable. You'll still be damaged to some point, but it doesn't mean like you won't be knocked, which means you can either escape or you can use like a grab ability where it gives you that window of opportunity to get them. So it's a super important to have extreme dodge on it, because that's something that you have to put on. Make sure you put this on. And then we got Sky Scorcher, which is an initiating attack. Flaming Hook, that's really good if you're trying to bait them into initiating on you, and for the most part this will hit through their abilities and get them up in the air. Then you can do some combos with them. Scarlet Comet, I've been using it. There's a lot of people that I guess fight a lot of Starbreakers. They can double jump in the air and they can cast like an elementalist, sometimes warlocks, sometimes magicians as well. But even gunners do it at some point. Oh, berserkers is a good one too. I've seen a lot of berserkers jump up in the air, basic attack just to stay off the ground, so the Starbreakers can't kind of initiate them on the ground. And then they have an ability as berserkers to where it stabs their weapon into the ground and does like an AoE. They can cast that. So what they'll do is that they'll jump up in the air and then they'll wait for you to initiate, which means the Skyhook or Sky Scorcher again. And if they're above you, when you do that, they'll do this ability where they can slam down on you and AoE, catch you, and then combo you out type thing. So these are the things I'm learning. I've only ever played like Starbreaker in PvP too, so I'm learning this as I fight my opponents in PvP. Burno Flames, this is good to when they're staggered in the air or you're juggling them, it's good to pull them in. It'll pull them. This one's good because it usually punches through. I use that to double jump. If they just keep double jumping in the air, I'll use this just to double jump and punch them through. This ability is only good for the first one, so it's a combo one, right? So when you first hit it, it'll dash or it'll initiate onto them. stagger them somewhat, but it closes the gap, but I wouldn't use it more than that. So you'll see this dash come through, boom. That's the only reason why you want to use it. It's good in combo with the Scorcher, because if you miss that, they might think, oh, we can initiate on him because he missed it, we dodged it, but then you can kind of catch them off guard with this one, because they won't really see the next, you know, you closing the gap on it. So that's the only time I use it. It's the time to catch them off guard when they're thinking of initiating on you. This one is a huge damage, you want that. I'll try and show you some combos, we'll get into some PvPs, and this one's good to try and bait them in. And yeah, it's pretty much, you get mad damage on Starbreaker. If you hit your combos, that's the thing. If they're just basic attacking you, even on the combos and staggering you, I'm not using their abilities for the most part on those combos, like you have a chance with Starbreaker, because she does like cap damage or over cap damage and stuff like that. But that's what my build looks like. In terms of the configuration, boom, we got these two here. So this is the secondary one. This is mainly just to try and finish. I try to use this when they're gonna initiate. When I feel like they'll initiate, then I'll pop this just to catch them off guard. That's a bit of a 50-50, because if the ability keeps them on the ground while they're doing it, and if you time it good enough, you'll be able to hit them because they can't move. In saying that, some people can dodge out of their abilities or their ultis as well. But this is my main initiating ones. These ones close the gap. Charge, my charge abilities. We barely use these two. My main ones are skill 1, then I go into skill 4, and then I go into skill 3. And basically what you want to do is you want to pop your skill 1, you want to do full basic attack combo, then you want to go into skill 4 and then do another full basic attack combo, and then on the last one you want to hit this one here, but you don't want to basic after the second ability or second slot right here. And yeah, that's pretty much how I set it up. So my main combo is skill 1, skill 4, then skill 3, and then if we're running around and I want to initiate, I'll use slot 1, the second ability up here, just to close the distance, keep them off. And I usually kind of use this if they're gonna initiate on me or dash on me. I try to use that because it's a really good ability as well, and this at distance type thing. And I just use this sometimes. It's not the best one, but it's not a bad initiating. It closes that gap a little bit, but there's window of opportunity for them to dodge. So that's what that looks like at the current time. This is what my PvP gear looks like. I think another good little tip to know is, let's go into some rank. If you go into the rank screen here and you go to the shop, once you hit gold rank, you unlock this purple highlighted gear right here. So seals, talismans, all your armor, braces and everything. And depending on how you want to build your character, there's different stats as to, you know, or there were different talismans in that. So that's when you hit gold. Once you hit diamond, you go to the store, you will unlock, give me a sec, you unlock the rare gear, which gives you better stats, essentially buffs and stats, mainly stats. So this is the reason why I'm trying to get to diamond, so I can unlock this part of the shop and use my battle points, you know, to buy. So obviously it's quite expensive in here too. The other thing with PvP on here is you're limited to the amount of rewards you get to, which are the battle points here. You can only get 150 a day. But yeah, so that's a bit of PvP kind of prerequisite into it. We'll play a couple of matches and then see how we go. You'll see most Starbreakers using the setup that I got on now. The skill slots might just look different, but all the abilities, all the skills are the same for the most part. Right. I also have the 2D camera settings on this at the moment. I try to keep locked on them too. Facing the Starbreaker. Skill one. See? Did you see? You heard that little sound cue, right? You heard that little sound cue? That's the super armor. That's the super armor right there. Good. Okay. Got no energy, so I'm gonna phase out for a bit. I'm gonna try initiate, we'll fake. Get on there. Get out. Oh, that missed. And I'm on the grab here. There, fourth ability right there. Not a bad match right there. That's pretty good. I'm kind of catching on. I'm learning. If you have any tips or tricks that you know could probably help my gameplay, let us know, man. Not a bad game. Not a bad game. So Gunner I've played a fair amount on, and depends on the way they play it. You got to try and adapt on the fly. Eh? That's the thing. Try and adapt on the fly, and you got to see their playstyle too. I'll use this to hide behind. Yeah, that's like invulnerable. Oh, I missed. See? Super armor? Right there, it's one. That's super armor right there. You would have heard that sound cue, and you would have seen me like glow blue for a bit. Put him in the thing. Just gonna poke you, just so we try not to get too damaged. Try and bait out her abilities. She doesn't have the rocket ones. Not bad. I've ran out of my dashes on the bottom right there, so I'm going to try and replenish those as much as I can. That was a good one. She might combo me here. She doesn't have too much energy, so she won't have like gap damage, I know that. This is an ulti too. Nice, okay, good. See, I'm glowing blue there for a sec. Alright, this is full combos. Skill 4. Basic attack combo. And then skill 2 charge. Look, and it's cap damage too. Look, it went over the threshold. No, oh. She missed too. This is a big, huge. See, can I hit this one? Ooh, missed. It's all good. Well, I'm gonna punch through this. There we go. Ooh, nice dodge. She does usually have these. Yeah, these rockets. I was expecting to, but most gunners start with that one. Dash on her. She doesn't know this. Yeah, she's just getting hella baited right now, check. Let's go. Second one complete. One more te pucky pucky. Nice, nice. So, I'm not really popping off my full combo that I want, but like, I'm just trying to prioritize not getting caught on these. Okay, let's do one more. Let's see how we go on this one too. Okay. You see a lot of these too. Oh, I'm facing gold too. Which is buzzy. Sometimes I'll be like facing diamond 1s, which is like a rank, like the number 1 rank, like above me, like the highest like of diamond, and gold is under platinum obviously, so these are pretty hard to fight too. You just gotta, yeah, so this. Yeah, she's a runner, bro. People who keep running, bro, I can't stand them, eh? Oh no, no. I'll use another one. That's a good initiating attack to do. She's gonna combo me out. She only has basics left. Catch her there. Got no energy though, so I can't continue. She's waiting for me to initiate. I can't stand these people, dude. Man. Yep, there's a grab. Okay, I can combo out use twice here. I want to use my second skill here. Tap damage fee goes over the threshold, as you can see. Oh, she caught me there. Alright.
Like a meteor!
I'm in trouble here. Huge dodge. Oh. Drop there. Nice, caught her. The bad thing about initiating or using your ult is that it uses a lot of damage. Oh, uses a lot of energy, sorry. Yeah, there we go. GG. GG. But I guess that's how I play PvP. Starbreaker is real fun. If you love to be in the fight, I'm not a big fan of waiting like to initiate. I like it when we actually have a nice close fight and out dodge each other, out skill each other. I mean, like running away, there's a tactic in there, but like waiting for like more than 10 seconds for someone to initiate, it's a bit boring in my opinion. But that's going to be our video for today. That was a little PvP guide for Starbreaker, how I play her, what my build looks like, how to play her a little bit too. Aha tu tērā, ma te atua kau te tiaki manaaki, look after yourself, look after your wānau. I'll see all you whoas in the next video. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. A lot of people who aren't subscribed watch the videos, and I'll see all you whoas in the next video. Cheer cheer, mā te wā.